Hi there, this is Rivera, the Itinerant Librarian, coming at you once again with another Under 5 review, where I tell you about a book and help you decide if you want to read it or not in under 5 minutes. Today's selection is Puerto Rico and National History by Jorel Melendez Badillo. This is one of those that we didn't keep the cover on it, so let me show you the front page real quick. If I can find it. Here we go. Puerto Rico and National History. This is published by Princeton University Press. However, there is also a Spanish language edition that is published by Planeta. So you can either read it in English or in Spanish. We ordered the English edition here at the library. On a bit of a trivia note, if you watch Bad Bunny's halftime show concert at the last Super Bowl, and you wonder about the historical elements in the video and in his performance. This is the historian that Bad Bunny worked with to make that production. A little bit about the book. At a bit over 210 pages, this book tells you the basics of Puerto Rican history. Historians could write or can write multiple volumes on the topic, and I'm sure some armchair historian and some professional historians too will still complain this book is too short, not comprehensive enough, leaves some details, etc., etc. This book may not be for them. This book is more a general history for folks who want to get an overview and get the basics. If you are an American, this is a good book to learn the history and conditions of the U.S. colony. If you're like me, born on the island but now living in the diaspora, the book may provide a good refresher on the history taking us to the current times. If you were born and raised in the diaspora, this may be a good book to read as well. The book is arranged into 15 chapters, including a prologue, acknowledgments, notes, and a selected thematic bibliography. The prologue provides the context, gives us a bit about the author and his family experience, and after that we get into the actual history, starting with Puerto Rico's first native indigenous populations through the Spanish colonial era to the American invasion to the future after Hurricane Maria. A strength of the book is in the narrative. Unlike so many academic textbooks, author weaves the history as a narrative that is accessible and easy to read. I found myself reading the book at a speedy pace. It was not easy to put it down, so I was very engaged reading this book. And once the book got to the late 20th century, I found myself remembering the events he writes about. The text often triggered my memories. Yes, this is an academic book, but it is very accessible for the non-academic reader. Another strength is that the book is well documented. You can check the notes as needed to verify facts. In fact, some of the notes can be interesting too. And if you want to learn more, the bibliography can provide you with some suggestions for further reading. I'm glad I read it. It gave me a refresher on the history. I learned a few new things, actually, and it was easy and interesting to read. I recommend this for public and academic libraries. It works well for readers of popular works as well as academic readers. In academia, programs in history, political science, peace and social justice, Latino studies may want to acquire it. Heck, I would get a copy of this for my personal collection. I am giving it the full 5 out of 5 stars. The book again is Puerto Rico and National History by Jorel Melendez Badillo, published by Princeton University Press. Again, here's the cover, front page rather, with a Spanish edition put out by Editorial Planeta. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. In the words of Walter Mercado, mucha paz y mucho amor. Like the video, hit the thumbs up. Want to see more? Feel free to subscribe. The link is down below. Thank you. Have a great day.